Hello, my loves. 31 days of Hecate. It is a message from Hecate, particularly for those who are experiencing grief during this holiday season if you have lost people. Sorry, I'm holding my nephew at the same time. I had a bit of an anxiety attack a second ago, slash just sob fest, and he started crying, and so, little empath that he is, I was able to hug him, and he, I don't know, did what empaths do. So, but what she said as I was sitting in the chair in the house sobbing was, go outside. And I mean, it makes sense because she's the goddess of the heaven and the whenever I did a meditation with her one time, she took me outside. So it makes sense that for her to say, go outside, there's this idea that, oh gosh, a mess, that you shouldn't stay inside of a building when you're grieving, like to go outside and let your emotions be released back into the ether, back into basically dissipate. There's nowhere for it to, if you can think of it, the energy being of anything, but especially grief, almost like bouncing off walls. When you're outside and the breeze is on you and it's a beautiful evening, it's almost like it takes nature takes the pain from you. As you release it, as you do whatever, whether it's crying, whether it's just walking, releasing that energy inside of you, it releases back out into the ether, into nature. I don't know, but I listened to her and I went outside. And so for those who are experiencing grief right now, this little angel, he is trying not to show him because his spirit guides don't want him on video. So he's resting his head against mine. He's such a little empath. Oh God. I'm gonna cry again. Get it together, Janae. Give out the message. Okay, go outside. If you are feeling grief, if you're experiencing it, don't stay inside and cry. Go outside and cry. Release that energy to the ether, to nature, to the heavens, to the earth, and to the underworld where your loved ones are, or in the sky, depending on what you believe in. But the grief you feel, the magnitude of your grief, sorry, the magnitude of your grief is a reflection of how much you were loved and how much you loved them, and that is something to be honored. So don't hold the grief and the tears inside. It is natural at holiday time. It's natural at any time, but it's natural at holiday time for that to happen. So let it flow out, let it flow up, let it flow down, let it flow around you, and then release it. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go get this nugget inside. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. And I know I missed yesterday's 31 days of Hecate. I promise I will do another video of that, talking about a fact about Hecate. Honestly, for the rest of the month, this month is probably going to be a mix of messages from Hecate as well as facts about her, because she's been giving me little messages. So, okay, now I'm really gone. I love you guys. Hello, my loves. 31 days of Hecate. This is part 2 of day 21 and 22. I'm doing 2 days in one, and this is part 2. I did part 1 earlier today, which was a message from Hecate, and this is going to be a fact about her. So one of the facts that I found is historically the Athenian Greeks would honor her during their evening meal, particularly though on a dark moon, or new moon, whichever way you want to call it. They would put a plate of food out in front of their front door, because in front of your front door, it is thought to be its own crossroads, because you'd be facing the street. So it's like the door facing the street. So once again, that crossroads, that your house is its own crossroads, basically, right? Your front door is its own crossroads. So they would make a on offering a plate of a certain foods or whatever the case may be, and put it out there. And the idea being, well, it was a couple purposes. First was to appease any souls that were out for vengeance that would follow Hecate, because of course, since Hecate led the way through the underworld, there would always be souls following her, right? So the idea being that on a dark moon, on a new moon, they would be trolling, following Hecate around. And so this plate of food would be like an offering so the souls won't like attack anybody in the household. And the second was to purify the house, right? And also to atone for any household members that may have gotten up into some shenanigans, and perhaps Hecate would no longer favor that house because their family member was in to some not so nice things. So the food was also to atone for any household members who got into some bad stuff, right? Because if that happened and Hecate would withhold her favor from that house, then they wouldn't be able to get all the blessings and whatever else it is that Hecate would have given them before. So that's why the plate of food was put out. So honestly, you can do that as a tribute to her every new moon. Just put a plate of food out. The food that they did was either cakes or bread, and fish. What was the other thing? Wait, I have it written down. Fish, eggs, honey, cake, or bread. I will say she told me that she likes the, she said I should tell y'all, I think the brand is called Royal Danks, but it's the butter cookies. It doesn't have to be that particular brand. But the butter sugar cookies, those with a little jar of honey, with a little thing of honey on a plate in front of your front door, and then put a ring of salter on it. Because my thing was, I have a lot of feral cats in our backyard. On our whole property, really on our whole block, there's like a ton of feral cats. So I have to be mindful about what I'm going to put out there on a plate for her. And anyway, she says she wants that for Christmas. She doesn't follow Christmas like that, but she's like, that'd be a nice Christmas gift for me, is the butter sugar cookies on a plate with a little jar of honey, and then put a ring of salt around it so that it keeps like ants and stuff away. And then that would be the offering for her. So there you go. That's what she told me. Do with that what you will. If she tells you to put like a plate of fish and bread out, do that too. For me personally, that's what she told me to do. But also I'm vegan, so maybe she's working with me in that respect because I don't cook fish. Whatever feels right for you and Hecate to put on that plate, flow with that. But she told me to tell you, for those who want an option of what to offer on a plate for this holiday season, it is these sugar butter cookies with a little jar of honey on the side. Put the plate out right outside your front door. Put a ring of salt around it to keep like any ants and stuff away. And there you go. Take it up in the morning. So there you go. Fun fact about Hecate. Do with that what you will. I know tomorrow I have to go to the grocery store and get butter sugar cookies, which I really wanted to anyway. Honestly, every time I saw it in the store, I was like, I actually really want those. And I kept thinking maybe I was just being a fat girl, but maybe it was Hecate telling me she wanted them. Maybe we both want them, and that's why she and I are friends. Okay. Anyways, also really quick note I had to tell you. So for those who did the new moon ritual, if you haven't seen that video, you can go back to it. I did a new moon ritual, and I said we were going to get a candle and let it burn all the way down, right? So however long that particular candle burns for. I got a glass candle, and I didn't know how long it would burn for. I let it burn down. It burned down for exactly 3 days. And 3, as you know, is Hecate's number. So I just thought it was really fascinating, and I had to share that with you, that the candle burnt out on the 3rd day. If that is not confirmation, what is, I ask you? Anyways, another thing really quickly, my earrings for Hecate. I made these earrings for her. They are still 25% off for the rest of the month, which is only another week and some change away. And then I also made these, which is like a skull with a key at the bottom, and that is also up there. And I made snake earrings because, hello, she's all about the snake with the new moon. So that's also up as well.
on my TikTok shop and on my Etsy. Yeah, and that's it. Look, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later, and I will see you tomorrow for the next message from Hecate. She gave me a little ritual to do that she says I should share with you guys. So I'm going to share with you tomorrow. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.